a raging ball of fire with enough power that if properly harnessed, one ray from the sun can provide so much energy and warmth and stuff for our entire planet. And this is just one of hundreds of billions of stars in our Milky Way galaxy, which is one of hundreds of billions of galaxies in our known universe. And it's huge. And we are worshiping a star-breathing God. That's our dad. My dad is bigger than your dad. You know that show? I don't know if you remember that show. I heard this on a t-shirt once. My father created your mother. I mean, just take what you will with that. Just go up to someone you don't know and say, my father created your mother. But we serve a great big God. Just how big? Okay, that was the sun. That's one star. Let's look at star number 2. A star called Betelgeuse, or how they pronounce it properly, or the slang term for it is Betelgeuse. Now, Betelgeuse is an incredible star. There it is in the night sky. It doesn't look very, very big. This is kind of a surface look at it. 427 light years away. Now, when you draw a little closer to it, you get to see kind of the little bit of the intensity. Now, Betelgeuse is twice the size. Are you ready for this? You're thinking I'm going to say twice the size of the sun? Hell no. Betelgeuse is twice the size of the Earth's orbit around the sun. Betelgeuse is huge, twice the size of the Earth's orbit around the sun. If the Earth were a golf ball, Betelgeuse would be the size of 6 Empire State Buildings, one on top of each other. Maybe you're not getting this. You're still not getting this. I don't understand. Maybe you need to get in a plane, buy some plane tickets, go down to New York, take your golf ball with you, and walk right to the base of the Empire State Building and put it down. Don't worry, you're in New York. No one's going to think you're weird. And you're just going to put it there at the base of the Empire State Building, and then you're going to look up and you're going to picture 6 of those on top of each other, and then you're going to get just an itty-bitty idea of how big this sun actually is. To give you perspective, you could fit 262 trillion Earths inside Betelgeuse. And that's just Betelgeuse. That's not even that big. Let's talk about another great star called Musifi. Now, this is the constellation in which Musifi is in, and that is Musifi right there, a star inside this constellation. If the Earth were a golf ball, Musifi would be the diameter of 2 Golden Gate bridges side by side. Maybe you need to get a plane ticket, go to San Francisco, go to San Francisco Bridge there, Golden Gate Bridge, put the golf ball on the end of the bridge and look down and see 2 of those things going wide. I mean, it is absolutely huge. It is so big that you can fit 2.7 quadrillion Earths inside Musifi. 2.7 quadrillion. And as if that were a big star, that's not even the biggest one we found. The largest star that science has ever found is a star called Canis Majoris. I think that's an appropriate name for it. If the Earth were a golf ball, Canis Majoris would be the height of Mount Everest, the highest point on our planet, 9,000 meters up. Think about that. Maybe y'all need to get in a plane, go to Nepal or Tibet or wherever it is right there, take the golf ball, put it at the base of Mount Everest and look up and see the difference in diameter there. You could fit 7 quadrillion Earths inside Canis Majoris. And these are just 4 stars of the many quadrillion stars of the many billions of galaxies that came out of the mouth of God. Please start to see this. 400 light years away, forget the stars, 400 light years away, you can go and you can see this nice, beautiful constellation called Pleiades. Pleiades, kind of. Let's go even further out, 1,000 light years away, and you see this star called the Vela Pulsar, which is a remnant of a supernova. It's kind of cool, right? It's got like 2 arrows pointing out and stuff comes out at the end there. Vela Pulsar. Now, if you go 8,000 light years away, you encounter what's known as the Hourglass Nebula, a beautiful star. Pictures from Hubble, right? Now this one's kind of freaky because when you kind of look at the middle of it blown up, what does that look like? God is watching you. He's watching. And if not with this star, if not with the Hourglass Nebula, what about this star, the Stardust Ring? And if not with the Stardust Ring, then maybe another star, the Helix Nebula, commonly known as the Eye of God. Stars millions of light years away, that came out of the mouth of God. Let's go even further. Are you ready? 28 million light years away. That's 5.88 trillion times 28 million, and we come across this, the Sombrero Galaxy. Absolutely stunning. 50,000 light years wide, trillions of miles thick. And what on earth is it doing out there 28 million light years away from our planet? What on earth is it doing out there? Glorifying God. Showing us the glory and the majesty of God. I love how 1 Kings says this. 1 Kings, but will God indeed dwell on the earth? Behold, heaven and the heaven of heavens cannot contain you. How true is that? Are you beginning to see how big God is? Are you beginning to see the glory of how majestic He really is? Let's go one more. One more. It's what astrology calls the darling of astronomy. It's the darling of astronomy. It's 31 million light years away. It's called the Whirlpool Galaxy. And it's an interesting galaxy. They call it a grand design galaxy because it actually sits perpendicular to the Earth. So this is the image that if you were to look up with Hubble telescope, this is the image that you see. You actually see a forward-facing image of the Whirlpool Galaxy here. Now, if you